Parnell here. Hope you're doing very well. It is Friday. I have been hounded and pounded by people asking about these proxies. Guys, right, I didn't want to just come out and tell you what they were, right? I wanted to try and figure out a deal, okay? That's not some bullshit, that's the truth, and that's what I've done, okay? So, how they work is you will be given one IP address, okay? That IP address, every time it loads, gives a brand new IP address, okay? So you have an IP address, just one IP address, but every time that page loads will be one of 15,000 and more. It's more like 25,000, but they advertise 15,000 IP addresses. Okay. Now, yes, some of them may be blocked by Google. Okay. Same as all proxies that we go in and buy, right? But not all of them. Okay. So if you want to, don't use these for your personas and everything, because every time they open it's a brand new bloody IP address, okay? Don't, just be sensible, right? Couple things you need to bear in mind. So the first thing I want to do is I want to show you where you add your proxy, okay? So I've created a folder with all my crowd searching and YouTube viewing personas, okay? If you just right click on that folder, set proxy, you can put it in here and then the port, okay? These are an IP authorized type of proxy. What that means is you give them your IP address, within 15 minutes it gets authorized, okay? With me so far? Now, next thing I need to show you is their website. I have got you a 30% ongoing discount, okay? Speaking to the guys, okay, you will want the $59 and up, okay? The reason for this is because really they recommend this one to you, okay? Because every browser instance that opens takes 10 threads. This is what they're telling me, okay? So I want you to listen very carefully. So what they're telling me is that basically you would only, with this one, you would only be able to have 8 browser windows open in BrowSEO, okay? Now, this is what I'm telling you I have tested, okay? I do not want people coming back to me and saying, oh, but I've done this and now it doesn't work, it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I'm just telling you what's working right now, okay? So just bear in mind, with whichever one you buy, you have to divide it by 10, and this is what they're telling you. They've told me to tell you, which is 8 threads for this package. So you can only open 8 windows. That's their rules. However, okay, with this package, I have been able to open between 30 and 40 windows, and it works. Okay, I'll say that again. I've been able to open between 30 and 40 windows in BrowSEO, and they all work. Will this mean ongoing? Because I'm expecting lots of you to buy this service, okay? Does that mean it's going to work going forward? I don't know, okay? Now, a couple people already knew about this service and said, please don't let it be this service, because I'm worried that it might slow everything down. That might be the case. I doubt it very much, and I'll tell you why I doubt it very much. Because they have already got over 1,000 users that use this service for buying cheap Ticketmaster tickets as soon as they come on, as soon as there's a deal, and then they sell them for more money. Basically, they buy them all up, sell them literally within the same amount, within the same thing, so that from a cash flow perspective, they're not out of pocket, and then they make a profit. Okay. So it's up to you. I am going to be upgrading to the $147 a month package. Okay. Now I've got this 81 at the moment. As I said, if I try to do like say 50 windows at once, only 20 of them actually run, and then all the others don't run until and then the 20 have to finish doing what they're doing, and then the other 20 will run. But if I do it at 30, I can open 30 and it will do 30 windows at once. Okay, so it's up to you how you want to do it. Bear in mind that their terms of service is 80 threads, which means that you should really only be using 8 windows. Okay, so if it gets to a point where it stops working and you can only do the 8 windows, if you have this package at a time, you can only do the 8 windows at a time. Okay, but then you just stop paying, right? If that's what. But I would still be happy with the 8 threads. You know, set them going, set 8 going. When they finish, the other 8 will go, and then so on and so forth. Okay, if they start to throttle it down more. So that's it, guys. Right, so I'm upgrading mine to the $147 a month. As a bare minimum, you need this one. Okay, bare minimum. But you're getting a 30% discount. So, you know, what is that? That's $30, $40, is it? I can't even do the math. It's about $40, isn't it? So it's basically the same price, maybe a little bit more expensive than the 40 thread one, but you've got a 30% discount. Okay, that's it. I'm not going to dwell on it anymore. Okay, use this wisely. Don't go using it for all of your important personas and that kind of stuff, because that's not what it's for. But you can also use it. I use this service as well for Scrapebox and GSA. All right. Just so you know. So you know it's really good for going out and scraping the internet. That's why I'm going to go up and I'm going to up my package to this 200 threads, because with the 200 threads for Scrapebox, it's a divide by 4, so I can have 50 threads going in Scrapebox with the 200 threads. Okay, and that is about right. If I go and put that, so on this one now, divide by 4, so that's 20 threads, right? If I put it up to like say 40 threads, it just falls over and Scrapebox doesn't work. So you know they definitely are doing the throttling thing with actual Scrapebox. Now it might be that BrowSEO isn't pulling in as many threads as they believe that a browser does. So that's why we can use it more. I don't know, right? I'm not, that I'm just giving you I want you to be fully pre-warned. Okay, it's working now, but it might not in the future. However, Simon seems to think that we're all right doing it at the 30 threads at this, having 30 windows open within BrowSEO to do your crowd searching thing, right? So, okay then, guys, I am going to bugger off. Hopefully, this all makes sense. Cheers for now. Bye bye. Okay, guys, I'm back. Right, so I was having a bit of a issue with my my VPS, so I couldn't really do a demo, but it's back up and running now. So let's go. Right, so I'm just going to go into crowd searching. Now I've got all of the I've got all of these in here. Okay, so I'm just going to open one up. I just want to show you, just very quickly, if you have Google accounts attached to all of these and you're doing some Google YouTube views or whatever it is, you can see here, this is the IP address, right? Okay, guys, so if you've got a Google account, you want to make sure that Firefox is logged in, right, for any of these personas, right? I haven't got Google accounts for these personas, so you know, that's that. So you go over to BrowSEO, you have the scripts, go to URL script and play the macro however many times and all of that malarkey. Close the window. Well, I want it to close the window. This is checking all of them. There's quite a few in here, so let's uncheck them. So I like to. So what I'm going to do here is I've just selected 50 projects. Okay. Go to URL. I'm going to go http bing.com, and then I'm just going to click on run. I like to close windows when they're complete. Click on run. It's going to start opening up windows, and you can see it starts to open up the window, and then this is the IP address. This is the IP address. Oh, there's an IP address. There's an IP address. All different IP addresses. Okay, did you see that? All different IP addresses, and they've all gone to Bing. Alright. Just trying to show you the windows. So these are all the windows. Okay. So let's go to the bottom one, which was, oh, it's this one. Okay. Let's go to top one. Oh, I want to go to a middle one. Okay, so let's look at one that begins with an R, because that will be further down the list. So the R is open. See this? Rosa, GAT links, everything so far is open. What I'm trying to show you here is I've got 50 of these buggers open, right? Ronnie. Okay, and it's gone to each of these pages. Now there will be some that aren't working, but obviously I can't go through 50 to see which one there, look. So it will say bad gateway not found, right? So that's what it will say. Okay, but as you can see, I'm on the 80 package. I've got 50 or so open, and I'm so far. Let's just start minimizing them. So there's another one. So there's 2 bad gateways. Minimize. Oh. Let's minimize this one. So far 2 bad gateways out of the 50. 3. 3. Obviously I'm doing it really quick because I don't want to bore you. 4, 5, so there's 5. So there's 5 bad gateways. So I opened up 50. From that 80, there were 5 bad gateways and all the others opened. Right? That's what I wanted to show you guys. That is the power of these. Take it easy. Cheers for now.